the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, and let me tell you, we had some good stuff happening today. We had some good stuff happening. As we get into the Nasdaq, we look what happened here. We had a lot of people talking about this bear thesis, this downside. But what have we been saying the past 2-3 days? Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Let's go to the 2 hour. Let's go over the tape. We look here. What's happened? We pull back. We hold this. Honestly, I've said it over and over. It's the Cheeto in the lock holding this. Bears have showed you their cards over the past few days. Over and over, they show you their cards. Weakness. Every reason to drop. No liquidity. You should have pushed down to 14,000, but you did not. This is the storyline. You're probably gonna drop after the debt ceiling. Ooh, Bears are gonna take control. Again, guys, do your DD, do your work. I've been telling you, opportunity. You don't buy when you shoot up. You buy when the opportunity strikes. That's why we were saying it. The S&P, the Nasdaq 100. We come into the ES and we look what's happening here. You're just making higher lows. It's the same story again. Higher low, higher low, higher low. What do higher lows mean? What does it mean when we're making higher lows and higher highs? It's the definition of a bull trend. It's the definition of a bullish structure in the market or in an equity, whatever you want to look at it. Understand that first. We have to understand that before we move on further. We can't just be jumping to conclusions, making assumptions. Okay, we can't do that. We have to use our logic and what we've been practicing here. We can't operate based on opinions. Okay, let's jump a little bit further. Now tonight, what's the good news? I think today the market was moving a little bit based on this. Okay, and hey, the ads keep speaking to me. It looks like I need some new shades for the boys, eh? Need some new shades, eh? U.S. Senate will stay in session today, 3 hours ago, until a debt ceiling bill is passed. America, big fan. This is keeping the ball rolling. Next step, next drop. Sorry, that was the IRS trying to get me again. They're trying to take. We've robbed them. We've been robbing them because we have our hand in the cookie jar and we know what they want to do. They're just coming in the house now trying to take shit. But hey, we just keep on taking. We keep on going. We keep on churning. Okay? You're pushing through. You're trying to go. We love it. Now, you know the drill. Before we go into the next big plays into today and tomorrow, before we give you the juice, I have to ask you to consider doing two things. Liking the video because it helps out, okay? I don't make 20 videos. I make one video a day with the most juice, the most sauce, if you will. I'm like a double seared steak for you with a nice crust, still really rare in the inside every single day for you. Okay? Absolutely free. We're also live here every day, 10:30 a.m. Central. If you're interested, Discord prices, they have jumped up a little bit, and these will continue to rise. I'm telling you right now, until the end of this year, these prices will continue to rise. You will be grandfathered in if you get in, okay? And the base access will be halted pretty soon. But I'm going to tell you, these will, and this is only for the people that are serious about trading. If you're serious about trading, taking the next step, then I encourage you to join. But if you don't, if you were just kind of casual and learning, I recommend not subscribing just yet. Get into the live streams. We have tons of free content, the newsletter, Twitter, everything down below. A lot of free content. That's really for the people that are just easing their way into it. And we want to help you still. So make sure you tap in, check that out. Now, bring it back up. Okay. First off, I want to do things a little bit different. I want to go over some of the stuff we mentioned yesterday because I want to highlight the things we talked about first, because what does that tell us? That our thesis, our strategy is working here. Number one, UNH. I saw a lot of people loving this one today. Yesterday, go watch the video. We told you, healthcare. A lot of love coming in here on the day. What happened? How'd you start out? Let's look at where'd you open up at? Right? This is one of my top picks yesterday. Tippity top of the list, right? Right up there next to Tesla. You opened up this morning, 880, 485. You pushed to highs of almost 500. Hey, don't shoot. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? Number one. Number two, let's go. I said Amazon, value. Down here, 119. 119, where do you open up today? 119. Hey, I'm just saying, kaboom. Even when you had selling on the market, Amazon was shooting up. Just saying. We said NVIDIA into AVGO earnings. What did we like here? You were down here today. You open up. You have a little gap up this morning. 383. You run up another $20. Hey, I'm just saying. Is this luck? Is this guessing? No. We're using the same strategy. What's the strategy right now? The name of the game is long tech. And if you want to go short the Dow. But we knew healthcare had a little bit of kick in it. That's why we chose that one. And then my personal favorite on the day, TSLA. Woo! It's hard. It's hard being this good, boys. I'm just joking. Y'all know I'm just messing with you. You push up immediately. You come back down. Where do you come back down to, though? Because this was your signal. We've been trying to tell you over and over again. The 200 SMA, the dotted line. You push up, mount, push up, retest, and then continue to run the 90 MA all day long. Giving you a visual in Discord, what were you looking at? We went into Tesla specifically this morning. We had a few trades, a lot of killer trades today. I'm not going to lie today. It's been a week, okay? We got into Tesla. You had a little bull flag, but you were still above the 200 SMA at around 202. You ended up going back down. I even said right here, you broke down, but you're still above the 200 SMA. Short-dated contracts are a little bit riskier, longer dated, at least a week, seem better. That thing ended up doing it. I'm telling you, absolute moon ticket. We also had Microsoft. We also had, I believe, Amazon doing pretty decent. Amazon's a swing I like a lot right now, but Microsoft went crazy as well. So we're killing it. We love it. Gains and losses. Congratulations. I don't like to focus too much on this, but you can see it's not me. It's just them. You know, they're putting in the work. They're killing it. Okay, this guy absolutely killed $15,000 the past month. These are just people in Discord, normal people, right? Because they're learning. They're not just looking for signals. They're trying to learn. They're trying to put in work every single day. And you're saying, Tyler, if I want to trade, what do I do? Did I use Robinhood? No. Get rid of that crap. Get rid of that. Get it out. Robinhood actually is better than Webull. So if you're using Webull, you are literally like Kurt Cobain, like shotgun in the mouth, ready to pull the trigger. Kind of dark. I know I went there, but you're killing yourself. It's terrible. Any legit trader that's actually trading would never use a broker like Webull because they're killing you on your entries. They're killing you on your exits and all your fills. It's absolutely brutal. I don't care if they don't give you fees. If someone isn't charging you fees, how are they making money? Think about it. They're screwing you in another way. I use Interactive Brokers. I am sponsored by them, but I do not get paid when you deposit money to them. I only just have them as a link down below because I love their product and I use them. I only support products that I personally use. That's why you don't see me going crazy with all this crypto stuff. Okay? I love them. I love what they do. Look at all the awards they have won. Look, they're public, constantly going up as a stock. I love Interactive Brokers. They're killing it in the game, and I will always use these guys. I just recommend checking them out. The link is down below. Just check them out. You will not be disappointed. The UI is pretty ugly. It looks really ugly. It does look really ugly, but it's not about how it looks. It's about how it performs. You can use other products like TrendSpider or TradingView, but you want to make sure you have the best entries when you're trading, right? Let's get back to it. Now today, okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown with indexes and some of the other fundamentals as well, and then we'll jump into the stocks we're liking for today. So bear with me, okay? You need to understand the trade plan, okay? We need to have a plan before we just go into battle, right? I'm cooking today, right? If the IRS was in here trying to take all my shit, I'd be having the cowboy hat on, I swear, but I don't want them to get too mad at me, right? They're just making all this noise, banging and clanking, just bags taking all my crap. Come on. Let's keep eating. Okay, so today, what are we looking at specifically here on the Nasdaq? What do we want to see here? Let's go to the 4-hour. As we look at the 4-hour, you're clearly breaking and holding every key level that you had. You're holding above. You're trying to push through. You look great. You're holding. You're pushing. Fantastic. Muchos buenos nachos. Beautiful. You're breaking through, right? We're looking for the break above 14.55. That's what we want to see, and I think you're going to get it. The next target here, and again, what have we been looking at? You go to the weekly, you go to the daily, wherever you want. You can. I want to go to the daily so you can see this level that you're holding above. It gives you a way better visual. You can see back here. This is last April. Yes, I know. I don't even know what I was doing last April. I really was like just licking my wounds and praying to God that the market would come back. But you're mounted above this level here. You're pushing over this one right here. And we're aiming to get back into, God willing, March highs, 2022. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want to see, right? We have a lot of room to go. ES, giving you a visual on the targets there. We go into ES. I know. Bear with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. You have a lot of room still, all the way up to 4,300, 43.3. Almost 100 points of upside is what we're looking for. Short term, 42.50, 42.55. Next up, 43.30. That's what we're looking for there. That's what we want to see. I like what we see. I like what we have. That's what I want. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger. We've been calling for this. Now, come on, stay with me. Stay with me. Got to go to Dow. Got to go to Dow. We look at Dow. What's happening here? Now, man, this is wild. It's wild. Hey, you said it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Now, I'm not a head and shoulders type of guy, cup and handle, whatever, you know, fox in the hole. I don't know all these crazy patterns. That's not me. I trade price action, supply and demand. But I'm just telling you, Dow looks good. On top of that, hey, bring it up for me. Bring it up for me. Yeah. Eddie, bring it up for me. Yeah, the daily 200. Yep, right there. Bounce, boo. Bounce, boo. Woo! Keep bouncing. I feel like I'm back in 2000. Listen to Ignition. Woo! Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Woo! Don't even get me started. I'll even get mad. Can't catch me singing that one. That's how we look good. Indexes are rolling. They look good. Last one we want to look at. RTY, IWM. If IWM can get above, and this is like the last thing that really puts you in a crazy bullish scenario. If the Russell can break above its 200 moving average on the daily, I am telling you, you break out the fine wine, get it all out, okay? Because it's going to be a wild ride. If you get above the 200 SMA on the Russell, IWM, whatever you want to look at, I'm telling you, it's going to be wild. And you're going to want to strap in, seatbelt, double underwear, whatever you got to do. Okay, I'm telling you now. Now, let's go over real quick. VIX. Bears are literally in like utter shock and awe. They're like, what the hell is happening? And I feel for you, Bears. I've been trying to tell you, get some help. Go to your therapist. Okay? The therapist is like, is the crash in the room with you right now? The Bears like the Bears are freaking out. Okay, I get it. You're I literally have some death threats coming in. They're like, Tyler, I hope you're not happy with life. I'm like, relax, bro. Relax. Like, bro, you're crazy. You're at lows from 2021. I keep saying this for a reason. What was happening when VIX was at these lows in 2021? What was happening? I can only say it so many times. Nasdaq and ES were pushing to all-time highs. When VIX is low, you are bullish. I will say you got to be a little bit cautious to see if you start to spike on VIX, but you're dangerously low on VIX. Nasdaq, ES are looking good. ES is looking like it wants to get a breakout. Don't shoot the messenger. If you get above 20 again, that's where like you're up for caution. The DXY, the dollar, again, rejecting on the downtrend. I see some of these people start trying to say DXY needs to start ripping. I'm like, apparently didn't really do too much fundamental knowledge up in college. I'm sorry. I know you study YouTube University. Again, the dollar keeps getting whacked. Yeah, spoiler alert. This is the weekly chart as well. The last thing I want to show are yields. I think yields are like the best way to look at the strength of the overall. Actually, let's go over oil real quick. I know people are going to have questions on oil. Oil, again, it's important we look at the weekly and the daily. Everyone says oil bounce, oil bounce. I focus more on oil on higher time frames, the daily and the weekly. Oil still kind of range trading at the bottom of the range. So yeah, you get a bit of a bounce today, but nothing crazy. Clearly still in the downtrend. All that's really there to talk about. The yields, 2-year, you're dropping. 5-year, you're slightly up now. Well, you still dropped. It's the next day. 10-year dropped. 30-year dropped. They've all dropped. Okay, and the 10 and 30 years Inversion, again, has gotten better. We want to see this get below 90% on the inversion chart. Okay, that's good. This is what we want to see. We want to see the 2 year get, the 2 year gets below 4%. You're looking real good. Okay, I'm telling you that as well, right? These are all signs of really good behavior. The 2 year gets below 4%, we could see XLF start to really bounce. Again, I'm about to start seeing it again. I'm telling you, you can start seeing some good things there. So overall market, that's what I'm looking at. Don't shoot the messenger. That's my opinion. Next up, let's get to these stocks. I know you're excited. Still right now, I'm absolutely loving Tesla. Tesla though, if I'm looking at it, it's more on the daily time frame. Again, don't shoot the messenger. This thing is absolutely beautiful. And I want to just look really quick. So on the daily, you're mounting above the 200 SMA. The last time you were above the 200 SMA was September 2022. That's absolutely crazy to me. When you held above this too for more than 1 day, you ended up shooting up from 295 up to highs of around 314, 315. But it's important to remember you were in a downtrend here. Okay, you're still somewhat in a downtrend. Okay, like from all-time highs, you're still pushing down. But it's worth mentioning. Okay, what's the status of what's happened here? In my opinion, okay, you were clearly in the downtrend right here. You broke above said downtrend. Very clearly, you broke above it. Almost got a retest. And you held the 200 SMA in the same day. That's incredible. Back to back to back, great candles on Tesla also. I like what's happening here. Elon's also, there's a lot of rumors coming out what's he about to do in China. I'm not going to trade based on rumors. I'm trading based on technicals right here. I still love it. If we look at what's happened to some of the competitors, and also too, it's worth mentioning, you are at a big level here, right? And you're kind of over that 206, 207, those lows you had back here. You can actually draw that back here as well. You can see how big of a level this has been, which you're mounting right now. Mind you, you held above today. I want to say that you mount above this. I think it's like confirmation to push into 220, 230, just saying. But in comparison, let's look at some of these other big tech names that have been running over the past few days and weeks, right? Google has been breaking out running. Tesla has not. Tesla's just recovering back into the highs. It had a really good beginning of the year, but since then, not much. Amazon, running. And I still think Amazon's one of the better buys. If it gets over 123, I really do believe you have a gap fill at 125, 126, and then you have another gap fill near 133. I think Amazon's a must watch. It's also on the top of the list. I'm just going to skip it though, because we covered it a lot already. We look at something like NVIDIA. Obviously, it's gone ballistic. AMD going ballistic. AVGO. These are just big tech names going ballistic. Microsoft, ballistic. Apple, crazy. Like, these are all just big tech names. Do we believe Tesla is one of the top 10? I'm just saying it's one of the few, which is crazy, that has not gone insane over the past 3 months. Now, is that saying that you have to run like crazy on Tesla? That is not. But I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of room to run here. There's a lot of people that went bearish on Tesla as well, and a lot of people that could get screwed. And we saw what happened to those positions on NVIDIA, on Apple, on Microsoft, on something like Meta, one of the most heavily shorted names out there. Look at all those shorts getting destroyed. Everyone said there's no reason to go up. It was all rainbows and unicorns to the downside. Everyone got real quiet about their, what happened there. Again, understand that's my viewpoint. So again, so far, top 2 right now. Tesla. Amazon still. Number 3. Big Goog. I love it. Here on the daily, you are forming a pennant. Looks really clean. Okay, you had a little breakout right there, but still, you can also see the higher lows you've been forming here. You look really good. Now, if we go to something like the 2 hour, look at where you're holding the support. Also, above this level right here, you're holding right above the 122.5 level. Beautiful. You come out a little bit further, you can also see this support you're holding right here. Your previous little highs you had right here, around 123, you actually bring out a little bit more. But if you just want to be really conservative, the 122.5, which is your August highs, which is what I'd really be focusing on the most, the 2 hour, you're mounting it. I believe Google is a buy here. If you want swings, these are the positions I like, giving you the most opportunity, right? That's why I said with Netflix, we said with the other names, Amazon, Tesla, Google and Amazon probably safer, less risky names to trade. Those are my favorites right now. Guys, I'm trying to give Seth. I'm trying to give you alleys. I'm trying to give you alley-oops, right? I'm trying. Okay? More trades are going to come. And just remember, you don't have to trade the breakout, right? If you miss it, it's okay. It's okay. If you've been here on the channel over the past 2 weeks, you've seen. If you missed a trade, guess what? We come back with another one the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. Remember, you don't make your money when you're chopping, right? You don't make your money chasing. You'll find the trades. They'll come back to us. Look, I just want to really quickly. QCOM, right? Everyone was panicking down here when we bought at 106 all the way to 101. But now what? I haven't heard any of them, right? Just food for thought on how we're moving. Be patient. Be patient, right? As a trader, I'm going to leave you with this. As a trader, you have to remember, you are not attacking the market. You are not taking from the market. The market is letting you take certain things. It is showing you its hand. You have to pick and choose what you're going to attack and where you're going to attack based on what the market gives you. Some people, these bears, they've been trying to take and the market's not giving them opportunities. Simple as that, okay? Understand, you are hunting in this market, right? That is what you're doing. You got to be able to pick and choose, be patient, be nimble, adjust. That's what I try to teach here. Not this just FOMO, grab, hope and pray. That's not how we operate here. We are accountable. We pay attention. We learn from our mistakes most of all. Have a good one, traders. I'll see you tomorrow.